Thickies, welcome back to Thick Girls Guide, or welcome if you're new here. This is your official guide for all things fashion, lifestyle, and traveling. And in today's video, I have a haul from a brand I have never featured on the channel, surprisingly, Old Navy. So we're going to dive into that and see how everything fits, different styles. I picked up a huge haul. This is a $500 haul that I purchased so that you may or may not have to. But either way, that way you can see the true fit, the quality, and kind of the price points of Old Navy if you have not checked them out. So we'll go over kind of everything Old Navy. If it's been a while since you've shopped there, it's certainly been a while since I've shopped there. And I mean, I'm talking probably like a decade, a very long time. I've been sleeping on Old Navy, haven't even kind of given them a second thought, and they just kind of kept popping up on my feed. And I was like, oh yeah, Old Navy. So decided to give it a go. So definitely a great video. Stay tuned for all the goodies I've got in store for you guys. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, join the Thick Girl gang, and give this video a thumbs up. And let's jump into it. So I picked up a huge array of pieces from Old Navy. This is a $500 haul, so we spent some coin to try this out. Granted, some of it's probably going back because I doubt it's all going to be winners, but it was still hefty. And I have over pieces, so like jackets and coats. I have some basic sweaters. I've got some pajamas. I have a couple sweat pant sets. I wanted matching sets, so zip up hoodies, some pants, and then I tried to find one kind of more fashion forward outfit that wasn't kind of like a basic wardrobe staple, right? Because again, so I mean, I just need a little flair in there somewhere. Okay, so I had to find something that visually stimulated me, you know what I mean? But anyway, all right, so kind of like I said in the intro, I personally have been sleeping on Old Navy. Couple of reasons for that. One, I just forget about them, okay? To be honest, I do. I just, like, when I think of like plus size retailers, I don't think of Old Navy. And that's a shame because I remember, was it about a year ago, maybe a little bit longer, maybe 2 years or so, I remember them bringing out everything they have in the size range of, I believe it's an extra small, up to a 4X, which is like a size 28, 30. And they did that in store. And then I've since heard, I don't know, if you guys are avid Old Navy shoppers, let me know. Do they have the up to the 4X sizing in store still? Or is it some stores or no stores? It's definitely online, which is where I purchased all of this stuff. Again, I wanted to get a good array of different things to try from them because it's been so long since I've even set foot in an Old Navy. There is no plus size section because every single thing they have in the women's category comes in their size range, which is a different shopping experience than I've ever done before. Typically, you got to go find the plus size section. Some stuff comes in plus sizes, some doesn't. You know, all of that. That is not how Old Navy operates. And you know what? I appreciate it because you can find an item. You're like, okay, that's cute. Click on it. Know that it comes up to a size 4X. Now, is it in stock? Is the other question. So a few things in the colors I wanted were already sold out. So that is my only thing, is it's apparently very popular. And Old Navy is, I think another reason I slept on it is it's kind of boring for me, okay? With my personal wardrobe, I really have the basics covered, and that's what they have a lot of. And I already have all that. And I personally like a little bit more going on than a plain color. And if you've watched my hauls, you know this, that I have a lot of prints, especially florals, and I just like some flair. I like something going on, right? And Old Navy's a little bit boring for me when I go through and I look at the website. But that's also not to say if I needed some staple pieces, that would be a great place to shop, right? So I understand its goal. if you will. And what I will say is they do have, so they kind of make one piece, one style, like particular sweater, but they do have it in like 10 different colors. So I do appreciate that as well, because if you do find a great staple piece, you can get it in multiple colors. And of course it comes with like, you know, the black, white, tan, or gray, they're like neutrals. And then they have some fun colors in there. But for them, a print or a pattern is really stripes. Very seldomly did I see any kind of like polka dot or floral, or like those are very hard to find here. So that is not, you know, what you're going to find at Old Navy primarily. So for this haul, I'm not patient. I'm not going to sit here and look through all the measurements online for every piece when I'm placing a huge order. So I just ordered everything in a 4X. And we just are going to let the cards fall where they may. I will let you know if it runs big, if it runs small, if I should have sized up or down, obviously. But I figured, since I haven't shopped here in a long time, especially since they started offering the whole plus size range, I was just going to go for the 4X and call it a day. And then once we do a whole try on, we'll know better, you know, is that accurate or not? So if you are the type of person who wants to read through all the measurements on every single piece you buy, go for it. I personally, I don't have the patience for it. Patience is not my strong suit, guys. Anyway, so let's dive into the fun part, try all of this stuff on and see how it works out, and give Old Navy a try here. So let's get into it. So this whole outfit is the Old Navy haul. This sweater is the So Soft, I think it's loose V-neck sweater, I think is the full name of it. It is very soft and comfortable. I do really like the fit of it. This is a 4X. As I said, everything in here is a 4X. But very, very comfortable, cozy. Love the pink color. Now, these skinny jeans, I don't know why I ordered a 28. Because I am normally a 26. I think maybe I was thinking like, this is probably going to run small. I don't know why I thought that, but they fit fine up throughout the legs, but in the waist here, like, I don't know if you can see that, but it's very like falling down my butt because of how loose it is. So I think a 26 would have been perfect, spot on, true to size. I looked at the tag and I was like, why did I order a 28? I don't know. But anyway, they have the regular 5 pockets, or technically 4 pockets, I should say. These do come in other washes. This is the darker wash, and there is some decent stretch to them as well. They are comfortable. If these were in a 26, they would fit great. Really, really surprised about that. I don't know. I just thought these were going to fit a little bit funky. Denim can be hard to get down for some brands, but I think Old Navy has done a great job, at least with this particular pair. This is the super skinny, high-waisted Wow denim or something like that. Again, everything's linked below, but this sweater does come in a ton of different colors. Now, in the size 4X, there's probably about half the colors left. Pink is still left, but there's like a yellow and like a red and a green. But some of the other basic colors are gone in the 4X. But hopefully they have it in your size if you're not 4X. And then if you can see my little shoes down here, these are the little moccasin slippers that I picked up from Old Navy. Now, these are not a wide width. And I will say, if you have wide feet, these are probably not going to work for you. Again, my feet actually aren't that wide. I can get away with a wide. If they're an ultra wide or like an extra wide, they're too big for me. My foot's like flopping around in there. But I can also get away with like regular width shoes as well. So, but I do size up. So normally in a wide width, I'm like a 9, 9.5. In a regular standard width, I go to a 10. But I am really surprised at this sweater. Online, it does look like it's a little bit more cropped. It's not. And I was a little concerned about that because I don't like crop tops. I feel like too old for that. You know, if I was like young and spry in my 20s and early 30s, fine. But girl hit, you know, your girl hit 40 this year, and I feel like I'm not trying to run around in a crop top. I don't know, but that's just me. If you're 40 and you want to do a crop top, go ahead, but you're not going to see me doing it. But anyway, I think I'm probably going to keep the sweater. The pants are obviously too big. They're going back. And I really do like the little slippers, so I will absolutely wear those. So this is the puffer vest. And so it's that kind of swishy windbreaker material with the stuffing in it. It does have little toggles here to kind of cinch it in. So you can absolutely do that. This is a size, again, a size 4. I probably could have gone down to a 3 in this one. It's pretty, you know, it's pretty big. Which is typical, like my bottom half is bigger, my top half is a little bit smaller. So I love this color though. This stunning kind of purpley Merlot. It does have pockets here. They do have a snap. Get it. There we go. Does have a snap closure. And then is fully zip up. And then it does have where you can snap it closed all the way up here as well. And of course, this does come in a bunch of other colors as well. This is just the color that I really liked. I really do like it. I am going to see if they have this in a 3X and size it down. So overall, really, really cute. And the long sleeve shirt, this is from Amazon Essentials. Old Navy does have basic shirts like this though. I just didn't order a white one because I didn't need it. I do have, I think, like a green one a little bit later in this video that's going to be featured. So again, Old Navy is really good for some just like basic staple wardrobe pieces. Come in and actually show you the close up. And again, armhole's actually really big, so I don't feel like that's tight at all. So not too bad. All right, so this little sweatpant matching set is sold separately, does not come as a set, so you can do different size top and bottom. Comes in a bunch of other colors. I don't remember what color I was trying to get, but it was sold out in either one or the other, I think the bottoms. Now, I would absolutely travel in this. If you're doing a long haul flight or something like that where you just really need to be cozy and comfortable, a set like this is perfection. Also, lounging in your house. Come on, okay? Looking cute, not mismatched mess that I usually am when I'm just rolling around here by myself. But again, I could go to the mailbox in this. I could go to the store in this if I wanted to. I don't typically wear sweats outside the house, to be honest, but I know a lot of people do. So I really like this set. Very soft and comfortable. Has pockets, elastic waist up here. Also has a drawstring. Now, the length. Again, I'm 5'8". These are long. So I don't remember. I'll have to look into it. I think they had petite options and they also have tall options. So if this is the regular, tall people may not actually need the tall unless you're like 6'5" or something, you know? But read the length. I don't have patience to look at the sizing measurements. I just order, okay? And I just let the cards fall where they may. Anyway, so I will absolutely be keeping this, first of all. But I could have gotten away with the petite, you guys. Like, that's how long it is. So if you're shorter than me, even if you get the petite, you're probably going to have it hemmed or something. Or if you know how to sew, you're going to have to, like, cut some off the bottom. So, love the zip-up hoodie. Pockets, of course. Drawstring hood. Zip front. You know, we don't call it a hoodie for no reason, so there's a hood. And again, this is a decent thickness. So what I was looking at was, okay, for comfort, right? If you guys watched my Amazon haul, I did feature 2 of the comfort hoodies that I had picked up. So in that haul, and those are very thick. Honestly, very thick, very luxurious. You're going to pay a bit more for them. But I love the matching set. But the pants, they only go up to a 3X, and they're like the 3X, you know, especially on these hips, okay? So even the 4X, even if they made one, that might have been a little bit snug with comfort. But I wanted that same look with something that fits. So that's why I picked up this, and I am not disappointed. So good job, Old Navy. Again, are these as thick and as as high quality as Comfort, absolutely not. But for the price point, these are very, very nice. So, and honestly, if you're on a plane and you're plus size and you get hot easily, you may not want to roll in something like Comfort where it is thick, thick, thick material, because you just be sealing in all the juices, you know? But anyway, this is a win for me. Okay, so this is the straight leg denim. Again, very high rise. You know what? Fits fine right here. If I got a 26, I think it might be a little bit tight in here for me. The legs are a little loose for my liking. They're too baggy down there for me. And then up here, I've got probably like 2 inches where when I walk, I can feel it like moving, and just these aren't it for me. Okay. If you have like an apple body type where you have more weight right here than I do, because my body kind of starts out big, goes in, and then these hips take over. These would probably be good for an apple body type where you guys need a little bit more room up here than I do. But for me, these aren't working out. These are definitely going back. Again, these are supposed to be a straight leg denim as well. I just feel frumpy in these jeans. They're just very loose down there on the legs, and just, I don't know. Again, I am still partial. I like skinny jeans, but with my straight leg, I like them to be tight until about the knee, and then they, instead of tapering in, they just go straight down. And that is what I'm finding is really hard to find, is a real straight leg jean. They're very much all like boot cut for me. That, and I had a pair of perfect straight leg denim back when I worked at Lane Bryant. They were by the brand 77, and they were a true gorgeous straight leg denim, and I've never been able to find one since that fits like those were. And they, again, they're all straight leg, and that just makes me irritated. But anyway, on to the top. This is one of their basic tops, again, 4X. This does feel a little bit cheapy. I don't remember how much it was, but the Amazon Essentials one is honestly better, but I really think they're phasing out the plus sizes, which pisses me off. They were great quality, and then now they're just not showing plus sizes for a lot of things. Really grinds my gears. But anyway, this is just okay. If you just need, if it's, again, I'm going to look up the price of what I paid for it, what the real price is, and then I got it on 40% off. So whatever it calculates out to. If these were like $7 to $10, fine. If it's more than that, save your money, baby. Don't get it, okay? Because it's not the business. The quality-wise, this is like a little bit above Shein, okay? So I like the color of it. Again, if it was only like $7, $8, fine. I might keep it. I don't know. But I wouldn't go spending more than that on it. But again, good, just kind of basic piece. These come in a ton of different colors as well. So if you're just needing some like cheap basic shirts and these are the right price point, go for it. Now this coat is gorgeous. First of all, the color, I'll come in a second. Stunning oatmeal tan color. Just beautiful. Fully lined. Again, covers my big hips. If you're not so hippie, you could probably size down. I was worried that it was not going to close if I sized down. Because you know, baby got back, okay? Anyway, look at this color. Just beautiful. Really, really is. They did an amazing job with this. Has pockets. Love the buttons here. So real buttons all the way down. Very warm. Again, I'm in California. I'm only going to button 2 buttons, but you get the gist. It goes all the way down. Like the color. And you know, I mean, I potentially could have sized down to a 3, okay? It's good. It's a nice problem to have right now. Also, if you're a little bigger than me, try the 4Xs, you know, at Old Navy. So, I just think this coat is, again, just really, really pretty. Very sophisticated. Good job, Old Navy. So, this sweater is also very, very soft, stretchy, and I like the kind of the band at the bottom here. Also, same kind of banding on the sleeve cuff. It is a lilac color. Now, it can definitely go down further. So keep in mind, I'm 5'8". This would be pretty long if you are short or shorter than me. So I could also wear this as a kind of a tunic with leggings and boots. So I do like things that can be styled different ways. I'm honestly probably going to keep this one. I really like the color of it. And it's, again, very, very soft. Let me come in a little bit. Scoop neck. And there's that band part. Again, this comes in a bunch of different colors as well, which is something Old Navy is really good about. I am really shocked at the quality, to be honest. I don't know why I thought Old Navy was gonna be like a low quality, a low quality thing, but holding out on Old Navy for some reason. And this haul has definitely turned the tables with how I view them. So this is the puffer coat. It is the same kind of material as the vest. So I think this is going to be maybe a little big. And again, it's kind of like that cropped style, so it's not going to come down over the hips here. It does have also the toggly things to where you can cinch it in. I mean, for this, I probably wouldn't size down. It's a little bit roomy in here, but I think like with the sleeves and stuff, I feel like if I size down, it'd be a little bit tight. Of course, it does also zip up, and then it snaps up all the way up here if you need it to. It also comes in multiple colors. And has the same pockets as the vest, so they just have a little snap there. And these are both water resistant. So I don't think I mentioned that with the vest, but yes, water resistant. So what I was thinking this for is potentially UK next year where it's raining crazy. I don't know if I like the croppedness of this. I wish it was a little bit longer that came down to my hips. So this one, I actually, you know what? I think I'm going to return this one. I do like the vest, but again, I want to see if they have it in the 3X. Rather than the 4X, because that was a little bit big. But if you're looking for a puffer coat, or if you're kind of on the shorter side, this would probably be perfect for you. So this was the most kind of pattern I could find at Old Navy. Because if you watch my channel, clearly I love patterns, I love florals. And Old Navy is not known for that, right? It's known for very basic, kind of everyday pieces, which is okay. But for me, I'm a little bit more eccentric. This skirt is, I love the pattern. It definitely needs to be steamed. This haul's big and I don't have time to steam this, guy, so is what it is right now. Usually I try to, but it is a maxi and I thought it was going to be a midi. I'm not mad at it. It's still cute. It does come in some kind of other print. I don't remember what it was, but you know, it's linked below if you want to check it out. And has pockets. Now up top on the waistband, the back part is elastic. The front part is smooth, but it does flex. And then this little top, I kind of love this little top. This is it's called like the eyelash something or other top. I don't know. It does come in one other color. I think it was like a pinky purple color if I'm not mistaken, but it's almost like it's kind of furry. I don't know if you can see kind of the texture of it. It's just like a little fuzzy, but I love the arms, little puff sleeve going on. This is kind of a cropped, shorter sweater, which again, for a skirt, I don't mind kind of a shorter shirt, but I wouldn't wear this with denim. So, I mean, if it would come right above my belly here, and no, I think that accentuates the belly and it doesn't look good to me personally. So we're not going to do that. But for skirts and whatnot, where this is A-line, so it smooths over everything, these types of shirts are perfect. Creates the little waist, drops down. Now with this, I don't know if you can hear this. It's very swishy sounding. It's very polyester. Okay, I don't even know if it's actually polyester, but when people think about polyester, this is what they think of. This kind of swishy, not breathable type of fabric. So I don't know how much that would actually bother me. I'm gonna have to watch this back and see what this looks like on. I feel like it's cute. I don't feel like it's a 10 out of 10. So this might be going back. Again, I might keep the top because I do have other skirts that I would wear it with. But just like the print of this one. So something different from Old Navy. And I kind of already have it styled here. So I've just got some gold jewelry on, some bracelets, brought in the green with the watch, little black ring, this little purse. I think this is so stinking cute. This is a dupe for the Dior bag. That's like patent leather, square, but this was on Amazon. And it is so stinking cute. I thought I was looking for a red bag for the holidays and I was like, that's so cute. But also goes into like Valentine's Day too. But since it has red on it, this is what I would pair with it. Okay, y'all, this is probably my favorite set that I've gotten. First of all, this is their Bounce collection. And it's got like this squishy kind of feel to it, very smooth outside, same inside, pockets. This I think only came in 4 colors, but I love this kind of ivory oatmeal color, I think is what it was called. I mean, I might order this in another color, okay? Now, these pieces are sold separately. This is a zip up hoodie here. It does not, oh, it does have pockets. They're just way back there. Okay, hold on. Okay, so if you have it zipped up, I was like, how's there not pockets on this thing? So pockets are back here on the side, right here. So, okay. This is not a hoodie. So it just has a collar. Zipper can go all the way up if you need it to. Now, this is a little bit cropped. Now, I don't mind a crop with like an over piece, personally. Okay. Now, I did tuck the shirt in because I didn't want it sticking out the bottom when I had it zipped up. But normally, if I were traveling, I wouldn't be tucking in my shirt, you know. But the pants, pockets as well. Again, beautiful material. Like, get it, Old Navy, okay? It has a nice big, it's probably about 3-inch band. Elastic, and it's sewn in there, so it's not gonna, like, you know how some elastic like shifts and folds over on itself and gets all wonky? None of that, which I love. I'm gonna look for the other colors in this because, again, perfect travel set. You look chic, you look sophisticated, you're comfortable as heck. You can take this part on and off if you get too hot, too cold. This is something you could also wear another time on your trip if it's getting a little chilly. This is like your light jacket. But overall, just a beautiful, you know, lounge set. I keep wanting to say 2-piece set, but it's not because they're sold separately. So again, you have to catch both of these in stock at the same time, which might be a challenge because this is selling fast. But I mean, I'm going to be shopping Old Navy more often, guys, okay? I'm missing out. And then I forgot to film this sweater from Old Navy, but I did order it. I knew it was kind of a cropped sweater. It's a little too cropped for me. I wish this was longer because it's so freaking cute. Like, first of all, the color, stunning. And then we've got just like little sparkles all over it. Love the sleeve. Little cuff, so it kind of poofs out. 4X, but again, I wish this was a regular length sweater. I hate. I just absolutely hate the cropped style sweaters on me personally because it just emphasizes all of this and it's not flattering. If I have some skirts And so I was thinking, because I don't mind a cropped sweater because I do wear my skirts high-waisted anyway. This could be cute. I'll have to try some on with it. But with denim, it's an absolute no for me. The sweater's, it's a little bit scratchy. Well, yeah, it's a little scratchy. Not too terrible, like I could deal with it. It's not gonna bug me to wear this out, but it's not, I think it might be, no, because the sequins aren't on the inside. It's just the material. Maybe it's wool or something, but I just love the color. I love the sparkle. Dang it. Old Navy, make this in a longer one. Okay, that's it. And one of the main things Old Navy is known for is their matching PJ sets that come in all the different sizes for the family. So the men's, the women's, the children, all of that. So I had to pick myself up a little set for the holiday season. I'll come in a second, but these are just like little trees everywhere. Super cute. Again, just like a flannel sleep pant. So just, again, classic Old Navy. Elastic waist, drawstring. Again, these are a little big, okay? Like even, I could probably size down to a 3. Now, with pajama pants or lounge pants, I do prefer them bigger. When I'm lounging, I don't want something tight fitting and all of that. Okay, who am I trying to look sexy for on the couch? Nobody, okay? So this, I will end up keeping these. But yeah, just traditional little flannel pants. And let me kind of come in so you can see the pattern. And then, of course, just a simple t-shirt. These, again, are sold separately. Really cute. And they have a ton of different patterns and prints for both the top and the bottom. So I did have a hard time deciding which one I wanted to go with. But overall, they've got some really, really cute options. And these are the little moccasin shoes, or slippers, I should say, that I got from Old Navy. So I just wanted to show you close up. Fur lining. I got these in a 10. They have a rubber sole as well. So thought those were adorable. So that's what you'll see me wearing throughout the video. All right, so I forgot to film my outro for my Old Navy haul here. So this is future editing Andrea figuring out her life. So Old Navy actually really did a good job and really surprised me. I will definitely be shopping there more often. I am going to send back that green or teal sweatsuit. And I didn't realize until I was editing how huge that was on me. Like, those pants are just incredibly long. Probably like 4 or 5 inches too long. Like, they need to like trim that down because I did not order a tall. And you know what? I'm gonna have to double check that. Maybe I did on accident. I don't know. But I didn't intentionally order a tall, but they are crazy long. And the hoodie's fine, but the pants are also just like, while I like my sweatpants very baggy, those were crazy. So I definitely could have sized down to a 3 in those. I'm going to try and size down in the vest as well, because that was a little bit oversized for me. And the sweaters were pretty true to size. The skirt and the little eyelash top was adorable. I think I might keep the top. I don't know about the swishiness on the skirt, so I think I'm going to send that back. And overall, I did check the price on that green long sleeve shirt, and I think on sale they were like $12. Honestly, the quality's not even there for $12. Like, again, that shirt's going back because it's not worth $12. It's maybe worth like $8 at max. If it was $5, I'd be down with it, but we're not in those days anymore, you know? But I also like the little moccasins that I picked up. So those were super cute, very comfortable. They are definitely not for wide feet. I will tell you that. They're a little bit tight. Not uncomfortable tight on me, but if you have a wider foot, and I've kind of said this before, like, I can get away with regular width shoes. I don't have to wear a wide, but I can also get away with a wide foot. But if it's an extra wide, that's way too big for my foot. So if you do have a wide foot where you do require wide foot shoes, that is not gonna, it's not gonna fit you. It's not gonna be comfortable at all. So yeah, overall though, I was really impressed with Old Navy a lot. So with the quality, Again, it kind of shocked me that it has really good quality. So again, some pieces were mediocre, like that shirt, that long sleeve shirt, but the rest of it, very good quality in general. And I'm going to send back the puffer jacket as well, because it's too cropped for me, and I just don't think I would wear it enough to warrant keeping it. But in general, again, I'll be doing Old Navy hauls, try to do them more frequently, because again, really liked it and enjoyed it and had a lot of fun with it. And it is good just to have kind of a basic boring brand where just get basic solid color pieces for your wardrobe. So that's what Old Navy is really good for. Overall, comment down below, are you an avid Old Navy shopper and I've been over here sleeping on them, or has it been something you haven't even thought of either? So definitely would love to hear it. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, join the Thick Girl gang, and give this video a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time. Bye guys.